Objective Geosciences, multiple choice questions with answers. It includes climatology and oceanography. And this is useful for various competitive exams like CSIR, NET, GATE, GSI and other exams. Welcome to set.
First question. Coral reefs are ecosystems which are A. based on chemosynthesis, B. which are built by coral polyps which are plants, C. build up from the abyssal plains until they reach sea level, D. they are colonized by drifting larvae of the coral animals. So the correct option is D. So coral reefs are formed these are formed of colonies of coral polyps which are held together by calcium carbonate, and most coral reefs are built from the stony corals whose polyps cluster in groups. So D is the correct option.
Next question. The Sargasso Sea, that is known as a weed growing sea, lies in the A. North Pacific Ocean, B. North Atlantic Ocean, C. South Pacific Ocean and D. South Atlantic Ocean. The Sargasso Sea, it lies in the North Atlantic Ocean. Sargasso Sea, it lies in the North Atlantic Ocean. The Gulf Stream establishes the Sargasso Sea's western boundary, and the Sargasso Sea, this is located entirely within the Atlantic Ocean, and it is the only sea without a land boundary. And this is a vast patch of ocean named for a genus of a free-floating seaweed called sargassum. While there are many different types of algae found floating in the ocean all around the world, the Sargasso Sea, it is unique, and in that it harbors species of sargassum that are holopelagic. This means that the algae not only freely floats around the ocean, but it reproduces vegetatively on the high seas. The Sargasso Sea, that is also known as a weed-growing sea, it lies in the North Atlantic Ocean. B is the correct option. Next question. The average temperature of the surface water of the ocean is A. 22 degrees centigrade, B. 17 degrees centigrade, C. 20.6 degrees centigrade, and D. 26.7 degrees centigrade. The average temperature of the surface water of the ocean is 17 degrees centigrade. The temperature of the surface water, it varies mainly with the latitude. The polar seas, they can be as cold as minus 2 degrees Celsius, while the Persian Gulf can be as warm as 36 degrees Celsius. And the ocean water with an average salinity of 35 PSU, it freezes at minus 1.94 degrees Celsius. This means that at high latitudes, sea ice can form. So the average temperature of the ocean surface water, it is about 17 degrees Celsius. So B is the correct option. Next question. The world's deepest oceanic Mariana Trench, it has a depth of about A. 7,450 meters, B. 8,385 meters, and C. 10,880 meters, and D. 11,033 meters. So the correct option is 11,033 meters. With a depth of about 11,033 meters, the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean, it is the deepest place in the world. Next question. Flat-topped volcanic hills submerged under ocean water are called A. seamounts, B. abyssal hills, C. guyots, D. submarine canyons. So the correct option is C. guyots. Guyots are underwater volcanic mountains with a flat top more than 200 meters below the surface of the sea. Next question. Trenches are the deepest part of the A. ocean, B. river, C. wells, D. valleys. Trenches are the deepest part of the ocean. An oceanic trench, it is a long and narrow depression in the ocean floor. These trenches are considered as the deepest part of the ocean floor, occurring at the boundary between convergent plates and the lithospheric plates. Next question. Depth of the continental slope, it varies from 200 to how many meters? A. 100, B. 150, C. 2500, D. 10,000. Depth of the continental slope, it varies from 200 to 2500 meters. Next question. Most continental slopes are marked by presence of a typical value like feature known as submarine, A. gorge, B. valley, C. flat, and D. canyons. So the correct option is canyon. Submarine canyon, it is the most outstanding feature found in the continental slope. Next question. Very low salinity is observed in Baltic Sea and A. Baltic Bay, B. Hudson Bay, C. Bay of Bengal, and D. Arabian Sea. Very low salinity is observed in Baltic Sea and Hudson Bay. So B is the correct option. Next question. Major cause of the wave formation, it is the movement of which one of the following over the ocean surface? A. Wind, B. Temperature, C. Water, and D. Cold. Major cause of the wave formation is the movement of wind over the ocean surface. The most common cause of the waves is the wind. When the wind blows over the ocean surface, it creates friction between the wind and the surface of the water, causing ripples. And these ripples then grow into a larger wave as the wind continues to blow, and it can travel for thousands of miles across the ocean, leaving a trail of the white foam in their wake. Next question. When how many high tides and two low tides of approximately same height experience in 24 hours, they are called as semi-diurnal tides. A1, B2, C3, and D4. So the correct option is B2. When two high tides and two low tides of approximately same height, when they experience in 24 hours, they are called as a semi-diurnal tides. This semi-diurnal tide cycle, an area, it has a semi-diurnal tidal cycle if it experiences two half and two low tides of approximately equal size every lunar day. And many areas on the eastern coast of North America experience these tidal cycles. Next question. Coriolis force is a result of rotation of the Earth on its axis from west to A. East, B. West, C. South, and D. North. Coriolis force is a result of the rotation of the Earth on its axis from west to east. The Coriolis effect describes the pattern of the deflection taken by the objects not firmly connected to the ground as they travel along distances around the Earth. The Coriolis effect is responsible for many large-scale weather patterns. Next question. The dense communities of organisms that live at hydrothermal vents, A, are supported by the energy that comes from the Earth's interior in the form of chemicals. B, that support large populations of bacteria which move into the area to decompose the dead of organic material. C, thrive because of the abundance of radial area which produces food there. And D, these are supported by photosynthesis that utilizes the faint sunlight that reaches the deep ocean. So the correct option is A. So the dense communities of organisms that live at the hydrothermal vents are supported by the energy that come from the Earth's interior in the form of the chemicals.
Next question. The Sea of Cortez, also known as the Gulf of California, is a small ocean basin where active hydrothermal vents occur. Tectonically, the Gulf of California is most like the A. Mediterranean Sea, B. Puget Sound, Washington, C. Persian Gulf, and D. Red Sea. So the correct option is D. Red Sea.
Next question. Which of the following is the single best evidence in support of the concept of seafloor spreading? A. Next question. Compared to the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific has A. larger area and a greater average depth, B. more trenches and more frequent tsunamis, C. more passive continental margins, D. A and B. Compared to the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean has a larger area and a greater average depth and more trenches and more frequent tsunamis. So that's why D, A and B is the correct option. Next question. If the Earth had no ocean, then A. life would be more abundant since life in the oceans is more dilute than the life on the continents. B. there would be no atmosphere. C. the range of surface temperatures of the Earth would be much greater than it is now. And D. there would be no spreading centers. If the Earth had no ocean, then the range of the surface temperatures on the Earth would be much greater than it is now. If the oceans were to disappear, then the impact on the global climate would be unimaginable, and the oceans absorb heat from the sun and distribute it around the world, which help to regulate the temperatures and weather patterns. Next question. The Earth's magnetic field is believed to be generated in the A. asthenosphere, B. troposphere, C. outer core, and D. mesosphere. The Earth's magnetic field is believed to be generated in the outer core. The Earth's magnetic field is generated in the planet's outer core by a process known as a geodynamo. The outer core is a fluid layer composed primarily of iron and nickel, heated by the inner core and the mantle. Next question. Plate tectonics influences A. the size and shape of the ocean basins, B. the migration of organisms and circulations in the oceans, C, sediment accumulation rates, and D, all of the above. Plate tectonic, it influences all of the above, like the size and shape of the ocean basins, the migration of the organisms and circulations in the ocean, sediment accumulation rates, and so on.
Next question. The Diego Garcia is an island located in which of the following oceans? A. Atlantic Ocean, B. Pacific Ocean, C. Indian Ocean, D. Arctic Ocean. So the correct option is the Diego Garcia is an island located in the Indian Ocean. Diego Garcia, it is a coral atoll, largest and southernmost member of the Chagos archipelago in the central Indian Ocean, which is a part of the British Indian Ocean territory. So C, Indian Ocean is the correct option.
Hope you have followed the content of the question. See you in the next video. Thank you for your time.